Mike, when you get an opportunity to get as many practices in as you've had games the last couple of weeks, how valuable has this past week been for your hockey club?
Well, real good for preparation, real good. We got a real hard workout on Monday with special teams yesterday, and then just tried to be as quick as we could here today. Dialed into their team, no different they're going to ours, and we should be ready to go game one. But as you know, it's in all playoff series, it's a battle, and we got to be prepared, and we're excited and look forward to it.
A lot of focus on what that Bergeron line does in the offensive zone. What makes them good when in the neutral zone and when they're defending?
Well, I mean, they're elite players. I mean, any way you look at Bergeron's real good in the face-off circle. They all work real hard and compete real hard. Bergeron are elite penalty killers, and so they know how to play the game without the puck. And, for the longest part of the year, they already got scored on. They got scored on 5-on-5 a little bit here at the end, but they're just a good line. They usually possess the puck and they play in the ozone.
You said this isn't the time of year for skill, but for will. I mean, how do you kind of emphasize the importance of that and what the team's about to face?
Yeah, no, I don't think that's exactly what I said. I mean, you still need all your skill set, and skill's great, but without will and determination and grit, it doesn't much matter, and you tend to see players go away at playoff time that you're expecting or hoping for more from if they don't compete at a high enough level. And so, everything's just amped up. It's just no different than we were dialed in on their team. They're going to be dialed in on us. You're going to end up playing against the same guys night in, night out. Not just the same team, but the same people on your shifts. And so, in the end, it comes back to being competitive.
How can that Bozak line be effective, Mike, 5-on-5, do you think?
Well, they got to compete. Flat out got to compete and got to work. And, they're going to do a good job in the neutral zone just like we are. And so you're going to have to do a lot on the forecheck, a lot on the grind. And it's going to be heavy, hard minutes to generate scoring chances. And that's what they got to do if they're going to be successful.
There's a story that came out today that claims that there just weren't a lot of playoff tickets available for the home games for this team because they're all being gobbled up by corporations and scalpers and season ticket holders. And I guess it's generating a lot of frustration amongst fans because the real fans, I guess, because they're not able to get tickets. What do you think of that?
Well, first thing I'd say, I'm the coach, so I don't know a whole bunch about this, and so I hate to. I'm just not. How's that? I'm not going there. What's next? I hope everyone watches the game. I hope we have too few tickets for the amount of people that want to come. I know there'll be great bars and restaurants in this area that'll have unbelievable TVs, and you'll get to be closer to the ice and get feedback from you people. What else can I say? What's the next question?
Thomas Buchanan, what's he done for you? What have you liked about him since he's gotten here?
Well, just you can trust him. You can trust him without the puck. You can trust him play against good players. And I think now that Leo and Cap and him, or Leo and Johnny and him, I think it gives me a real good options there. And I think he'll be important for us in this series. I think like all older guys, they get a little more juice at this time of the year, and we expect him to be good.
Mike, Austin just called Freddie the MVP of this team. What does it mean? What does it say when a player of his caliber says that?
Well, I think he's a teammate. I think anytime you look at your teammates and they tell you that one guy's been the most valuable player, obviously that's who you want to hear it from, is you want to hear it from your teammates. And so he's obviously earned their respect, and that's important. So having a good goaltender at this time of the year is really important. And just like everyone else, when you've done it in the regular season, now you got to do it again at playoff time. And to me, that's where it's all measured.
It might seem obvious, but how crucial is it that this club is healthy to start game one and you don't have to working people in coming back from injuries?
I think that helps us for sure. And saying that, last year I think we started healthy, and then 2 games in we didn't have 2 Ds. So, that's just the way it goes. You got to hope you stay healthy, and that's part of the good luck in sport. The rest you earn, but that's part of the good luck is when you can avoid injuries.
Because Barry came up last year and made a real impact in the postseason without much of a history in the league. Now that he's got some more games under his belt, how much more of a difference maker do you think he can be this time?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's more comfortable in saying all that, though I thought he had a good playoff last year, and so he's going to have to really do a good job here in the first round for us to have success. Obviously a much better penalty killer at this point and stronger physically for sure, and so ideally that's going to show on the ice. Now, their players are going to play hard too, and so you're playing against good players at the same time.
Mike, some of the guys were saying having a power play that's successful is an advantage. Having a power play that works in different ways and has different ways to beat you with the two different units is also a big advantage. How do you see that in terms of what sort of advantage that gives you going into a playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's important. I think our penalty kill is important too, though. Our penalty kill and discipline is going to be a huge part for both teams, and they have good specialty teams. We have good specialty teams, and so, something's got to give in that situation. But obviously, getting off to a good start in those areas leads to confidence and free flow, and especially on the power play, on the penalty kill, it leads you to be more aggressive. So getting off to a good start in those areas is important.
Obviously, we see the hat. I mean, what stands out about the way kind of the outpouring of support has come this week?
Well, I think, obviously, I'm excited that the games are going to get going. I think normalcy, I've said this a number of times in Humboldt's going to be different, and for all these families for the rest of their lives, and yet getting the games going, that's what these kids were all about. They were about the game and playing the game and about their families, and they love the game, and they'd be playing if they could. And so I think it's important we get started.